Oh, hello! Welcome to the Junk Whisperer. We're at home today. Another crappy day outside. Can't quite film too well when it's raining and pouring, and we've got this, what are they're calling it, a river or whatever. I don't know weather. I'm not that smart. So we're going to sit back, enjoy some protein shake coffee. I didn't quite stir it up quite enough, so it's like bleh. But anyway, today we've been talking about tools a lot lately, and I was telling you in my last video how that DeWalt set really didn't quite meet my expectations. So today we're going to talk about a set that I bought on a whim, and it has turned out to be a rather nice set. It's this nice Craftsman piece here with this nice carrying case. Now, it's not quite as mobile as one would like it to be. You have to worry about the tools falling out a little bit more than you do with the DeWalt set that we reviewed in a previous video. So let's get to it. So while we're working on this set, one of the reasons why I really like this set is because all of the sizes are delineated. Here you got 3/8 in this one drawer, and you've got a reasonable ratchet. It's not my favorite ratchet in the world. I will probably end up replacing this under warranty or taking it apart and trying to figure out exactly what's going on, because sometimes it doesn't quite work as well as I'd like it to. But you have your deeps, and every socket set needs a set of deeps. You have your union, you have your regular sockets, you have your spark plug sockets, which you have both spark plug sockets where the DeWalt set did not have those. Again, you do have to worry about, knocking over the tray and losing all your tools or having to reorganize everything. Oh, and you've got two extensions here as well. And I'm going to move this out of the way. I like this set because it does have the drawers and you can just grab what you need. And as you can tell, it's dirty. I've used it quite a bit already. Then you pull out your 1/4 inch. Again, two extensions. You got a adjuster here so you can run 1/4 on your 3/8. And I can never remember the proper terminology when I'm trying to make one of these videos. And like I say in every single video, I need to start scripting this stuff. I haven't been scripting this stuff. It's all off the fly. You got a nice nut driver here. And I really like this nut driver because it doesn't have that socket deal that the other nut driver had in that DeWalt set. But you've got plenty of pieces here. Your screwdrivers, your Torx, your Allens, your safety Torx. It's got, I think it's got multiple sizes here, like 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 on Phillips head. And it's got like 7 flatheads. You got both sets of Allens here. This is quite nice, and it's a nice storage facility here for it. And then you got your sockets, your nut driver sockets. Another thing I really kind of like about this toolbox is the fact that it has like some storage space. Like here's some Permatex that I set aside from a previous project, and it's just in here. And then you pull out your 1/2 inch here. And this is where you store your wrenches. I haven't pulled my SAE out because I never need SAE. But it is size. This one came with a 10 mil. I think I might actually, oh, nope, I have 10 mil in my hand. And I think I added this. I added a 18. I was working on a project and I didn't have an 18 mil, so I did add an 18 to this tool set. But then you got your 1/2 inch ratchet, which is pretty hefty. It's got a nice ratchet to it. You got all your sockets, 1/2 inch. You only get one 1/2 inch extension, but if you need an extension on a 1/2 inch, at least in my opinion, you're doing something wrong. Especially one that big. I don't like the fact that the 1/2 inches are all 12 point, as you can see here. But you have a pretty good assortment of sizes. You go, let's see here. Looks like your smallest one is 3/8 or 10, and it goes all the way up to 24 or 1 inch. So you have a pretty good assortment here, and 12 point works great, but sometimes I really would prefer just to have 6 point, which is what we have here in the 3/8 and quarter, or backwards there. This tool set has everything you need to go to the junkyard, except for pliers and dikes and other items that you probably would take with you. But I would feel comfortable taking this set to just about any auto wrecking yard and going to work. It really does appear to have everything that someone needs, and you've got a nice little tray for storage up here. Like I got another socket here that came out of something. Another Craftsman set, no less. But a lot of people say that now that Sears is gone, Craftsman, and that Craftsman has been purchased and bought out by another company, Craftsman no longer makes quality. And I'm going to have to disagree. I think that this Craftsman set, with the exception of, I think, the 3/8 ratchet, I've had some issues with that, has been absolutely amazing. It's not as easy as going into just your local Sears store anymore and replacing a component if something breaks. I think you have to call a 1-800 number, but you have to do that with all the other tool sets anyway. Powerbuilt, DeWalt. DeWalt's got a 1-800 number that you got to call and they'll ship you out something, and then you got to ship out your broken piece. Same goes with this. So it really doesn't matter anymore who you buy. It really matters what they include in the set, what they have warranty-wise, and if you like it or not. I mean, ultimately, this tool set, while not as sleek as that DeWalt set, is better because of the layout. I mean, I can go into the yard, I can pull this drawer out, and I can sit down, I can set this on the seat, and I can sit down in the interior, and I can go to work if I'm working on the interior. I can take one of these drawers and I can set it, next to the engine bay that I'm working on. I wouldn't want to set it in the engine bay like I could with the DeWalt, because the DeWalt locks everything in place, but I can have this out there, and I can set it down on top of the unit, and it would be all good. So this tool set, in my opinion, is a tool set that you can use as an everyday guy, and you can use it as a junkyard guy. You can use it as a mobile mechanic. I like the way it's laid out. You can make sure that you have everything before you leave. You can see very clearly if something's missing. You can... It's just well laid out. I don't have the words to explain how good this tool set is. And that's a surprise coming from, me, because I don't particularly care for Craftsman. Mostly because I've been screwed over by Sears, but I believe that Black & Decker now owns them, and they're making them in a different place now, and yes, you do have to call the 1-800 number to get replacement components, but it all seems to work out pretty well. I haven't had to do any warranty work on this yet so far, which is a good sign because I'm tough on tools. As you can tell, this set has gotten some use, but like I said, I do like the fact of how portable it is, how movable it is, and how ready it is for me to go to work. I could put this tool set together and I could run outside and I could do a water pump. I could do a timing chain. I could pull an engine. It's all here. I don't think there's anything I would have to add to this tool set to make it ready to do almost any job. Now, obviously, those of us that have been in the business long enough know that there's always going to be that specialty tool that you need. You're going to have to buy additional tools no matter what you do, but I think that this is a good place to start. And this can be bought at Napa. I don't have a link on their website for it because it was an in-store purchase. It was it was on sale. I got it for $100. I think they normally run for about $150, and it just works. One thing that I think it could do a little bit better on is it could have some like slide blocks so that when you're pulling it out, it doesn't just kind of slide out. It could have something that locks it into place a little bit so that you can leave it out like this and grab what you need. Right now it does kind of require two hands to pull it out when you're working, but that's okay. I like the portability. I love the shelf that it has here on top where you can put nuts, bolts, hardware, screws that you're working on. And I'm going to go ahead and get a close-up of this now. I really need to get another camera here. But you have a nice little layout here. You can put nuts, bolts, screws so they don't get lost. I have other screwdrivers here. It has a good handle, and it's not terribly heavy. It is enough to make you go, "Urgh," but it does the job. It also has these clamps here that are for locking this down to other Craftsman stuff. So you can put another Craftsman tool set on top, and I believe this also can lock onto like a bigger toolbox that they sell. So there are other components available for this. I don't have a whole lot of information on that, but if I get any more, I will definitely let you know.